Hello, 10 bucks, Corbeck, Garrus, Average Joe, and Barty. How are we doing tonight? What's going on, everybody? Hope everyone's having a fantastic week. Should just feel low. It's good to see you. What's the inspiration for this name? Is that better? Maybe. But then I need to do this. Just came to you? Okay, fair enough. Hey, what's up, Serial Chiller? How are we? What's happening? Bozo's less popular cousin? It's weird because I think Bonzo's a better name than Bozo, frankly. Yeah, what's up, Salem? How was stream? Hey, what's up, Eggs? It is that time. Thank you for the shout out, 10 bucks. How about Star Trek Resurgence? Hello, Spoon. Man, sometimes you just gotta get that gas out, you know? Sometimes you gotta just let it out, right? But yeah, I'm doing okay. I am a smidge overwhelmed by Dark Souls 3 right now because I don't know, it's like my notes, I don't know, everything's shocking. I'm not sure. I don't know. Anyway, very fun. You don't know what's gonna happen next. Just as surprised you love games like this. I mean, what kind of game is it? I haven't really heard of it. Yo, what's up, Juice? Hope you had a nice day off. Hope it was a good day away from the work. Unlike walk. Oh, okay. Right. Gotcha. Yeah, I didn't realize they made a Star Trek game in that style. Interesting. Hey, what's up, Romaine? Thank you, dude. Appreciate it. I hope yesterday was I hope your runs were better yesterday. Or I guess early this morning, I don't know. You did pretty much nothing. Love that. Perfect. You got the run, grats! Hell yeah, okay, so it did go much better. Clearly. Yeah, that's awesome, dude. Grats. Yeah, Romaine was working on Sekiro Immortal Severance Hitless, I believe, right? Yeah, nice. Oh yeah, I've only done, for Sekiro, I've only done any percent so far. I am sure we will get, I'm sure we'll get around to Immortal Severance at some point, more than likely. I don't know. You know, we'll see. But, yeah, we, I don't know, we're in a weird position here. My notes situation is very concerning, but whatever. I will eventually figure it out and get that all working. That and yes. All right, so we have a one hit run going right now. I would love to finish this out with one hit. It would have me feeling pretty good and confident about DS2. What's going on? So I didn't lose my notes. I found them. It's just that, so the way DS3 went is kind of strange. Where, you know, we worked on DS3, was very in a weird place, and then I had like surgery on my hand, and so we took a break. Then we came back, and when I came back, I changed to using Hidden Body plus the Slumbering Dragon Crest Ring. But I didn't take notes for it. I just like apparently mentally absorbed when I needed to use that stuff and then did it. And so like I don't really have notes for that run. And I got it 3 days after coming back. I went from a PB of 6 to getting the run. And I don't know. I just like, I don't know what to do. What's up, Pete? What's up, Corbeck? What's up, Fruit Fox? How are we doing tonight? So I don't know, it's just like a really weird situation, and I feel like I'm gonna have to struggle my bus through DS3. Oh, okay, that's I feel like that one should have hit, but who am I? Yeah, no, that's how video games work. Nope, this all makes sense and checks out. Yep. And this game sucks. Dude, what do you... Dude. What's up, Coffee Corner? Yeah, I mean, he literally slid. That was crazy. This is why you don't miss. Don't miss your shots. Don't miss your shots. This is the kind of stuff that happens when you miss your shots. Never do. Well, there you go. Just be perfect like spoons. It looked like it, Romaine, actually. Yeah, we're just playing two different games, is all. And he's playing the much better video game. He is playing the much better video game. Has anyone played the Tony Hawk 3 and 4 remakes or remaster or whatever? I played 1 and 2 when that came out, and that was fun. You have? Yeah, how is it? Feels like you came home. Okay. I mean, that sounds pretty good. Ultimately, everything in this game is designed to screw with the player in some way or another. Really? All right, bye, idiot. Yeah, Pete, for sure, for sure. I will say though, going back to it, too much ska. Going back to it, I did find myself annoyed with the timers. I was surprised by how much that bothered me. I just definitely don't like playing video games that way anymore. But you know, that's just how it was back in my day. Diazu, clearly that arrow should stick to the... Yeah, of course. I mean, what else should happen to it? I mean, it's the only logical conclusion to the situation. Having fun unlocking stuff? Hell yeah. So what you're saying, what I'm hearing is that you're playing a video game and having fun. Wow. What a concept. What a concept. What's up, Credo? It's funny, Credo, this really actually made me laugh. So I was looking at my DS3 Hitless VOD because I'm trying to figure some stuff out right for that run. And literally one of the things you said early in the run is that the reason why you play bad video games is so you can deflect from yourself. So you have something else to blame. Which I thought was pretty funny and self-aware. You discovered this fun thing playing Black Mesa? Yeah, I enjoyed playing those games back in the day. I never played the remake or whatever, but I'm sure it's good. Just watched you play it some. You're impressive. You appreciate yourself. Oh, come on, dude. Oh, this is a whole thing now. Is this even gonna work? Okay. Been stuck in FromSoft land for so long, forgetting how fun FPS can be. Sure, sure. Yeah, and I mean, I don't know what your schedule is like. I do get to play other games off stream. So, you know, I get away from these games, but, you know, if almost all your gaming time is streaming, then yeah, you gotta take those breaks, dude. You can't just play these games every day and nothing else. You're gonna lose your mind. Hey, what's up, Dean? How are we? Yeah, I want to play Refantasio Metaphor at some point. I don't know when, but I want to give that game a good old college try. Really fun game. That's the game that yes, Spoons. That is the infamous game. True. No, yeah, Pete. I mean, there's too many games and not enough time, which is like a good problem to have for sure. But it definitely does put me personally like in a position where I'm just feeling like, you know, I can never play all of the games I want to play, because especially like I also do a fair bit of gaming in the online sphere, right? You know, I play games with friends, like PvP games and stuff like that of various kinds, and so like I don't have enough time to play all the single player games I want to play, even though I spend a lot of time gaming. Like there's still too many. There's still just too many. Yeah, Salem, definitely no spoilers on that. Yeah, no, I'm at this point. I've also accepted I will always be behind, and you know that's okay. That's all right. You gotta come to accept your eliminations. It was quote unquote fun, dude. I hate that boss. I hate Logarius. That boss sucks. Yeah, no, he's a frustrating boss. Very frustrating boss.
I'll be around.
What a nightmare. That's it's quite appropriate considering. Something Bloodborne joke. Hey, what's up, Malpaw? How are you doing? So, I've never had that happen before. I guess I just got to him too slow because I was letting my stam regen. So I guess I chalked that up to poor stamina management. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I've never experienced that before. I don't know if it's because I didn't R2 maybe. I don't know. It took 3 attempts, so not terrible, but it's such a mess of a fight you don't even know how you won. Try with spam R1. Well, if it got the job done, right? Not just a touch pretty good. You spilled your entire pretty good bucket into your pot. Okay. Hell yeah, dude. Yo, what's up, Emmy? I'm sorry you did not make money today. That sucks, but hey, I'm glad you're home. Hope you're enjoying a relaxing evening. What are you gonna get up to? Watch baseball and football. Yeah, football's gonna be happening in earnest again, which I would theoretically like to watch, but I don't know if I will be able to. I definitely miss football. R1 should work. Maybe you got to him late. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, right? Like, usually I think I do run up to him and do 2 R1s, but he didn't stagger on the first one, and so he just hit me during my second R1. So, like, I don't know if my attack happened at the... Yeah, I mean, I just don't know. Like, I don't know exactly what I did wrong, which is frustrating. More interested in baseball as I used to play it. I used to play baseball and football. Baseball's boring. I mean, look, I'm glad you like it, enjoy it, but I cannot watch it. Yeah, I mean, look, hey, good luck to you, Pete. I hope your team does well. My team won't be doing well, so I hope at least one of us gets what they want. Maybe see if the new hero's out on Overwatch? Word. by the power of the Emerald Herald. Thank goodness for that, right? It would be a shame if I could just level up at bonfires. A wide receiver on your 7th grade flag football team, your mom's ex would work with you to the bones while practicing outside of school. Would throw it so as hard as he could for you to catch.
Curses upon you, enough of this.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not surprised that you hated him. Yeah, that's a story right there for sure. I think I don't like the way that I have the souls set up. I think I want to move it to the left a little bit. I don't think it's hitting for me. Yeah, I don't know. That seems very intense, Emmy. That seems very intense. Did pause sprinting for stam regen after you triggered the enemy? Okay, thank you. Alright, better stamina management. Got it. I appreciate you checking it out and letting me know, because at least now I know what happened and how to prevent it. Ugh. Video games, am I right? Mysteries are fun though? No. No, not when you're doing a hitless run. Mysteries are not fun during hitless runs. That's not a thing. I want 0 mysteries. I want everything solved. No guesses. Just literally performing it correctly. Alan Wake 2. I don't think I would like Alan Wake or Control for that matter. I don't know. There's like something weird for me where it's very difficult for me to enjoy first-person shooter campaigns of any kind, regardless of quality. There's just something about it that doesn't click with me. That's not strange, yeah. They're predictable. I mean, not always. I'm not talking about like your average Call of Duty campaign. I'm talking about like something that's of significant quality. Also spend too much time playing stare at your backlog for 30 minutes but play nothing game. Oh, I feel that, dude. There are like a lot of games that I gear up to start and I install and it's like, okay, I'm doing this. And then I just never feel like it's the right time. You know what I mean? Or the game has a very overwhelming systems in it. And so like I bounce off of it very quickly because I'm just like not in the mental headspace to learn something that is like deep or intense. Like for example, Rogue Trader, dude, I was looking forward to getting into Rogue Trader for like months. Then it came to Game Pass. I installed it. I played it for like 20 minutes and I was like, I can't do this right now. It's just too much for me. Control because you adore the Devon world construction, yeah. No, well, so Paul, I haven't tried it yet, but I do have Coral Island installed. So that is going to be the next cozy game that I'm going to give a shot to when I have a moment.
Satisfied?
I have a pretty full week right now as far as plans go. And things coming up, so I'm not sure if I'll be able to try it soon, but yeah, Coral Island is the next thing I want to give a look at. But I've heard good things about it. Darkly's been playing it. She seems to be enjoying it. So we'll see. We'll see. Feel that way about a lot of popular games. Needs a degree in the game to understand what the hell you're doing. Yeah, it depends, right? But yeah, no. Rogue Trader's got a lot of systems. You know, it's one of those games, right? Like, I knew what I was getting into. I just was hoping I was in the right headspace for it, and I just wasn't. So, hey, what's up, Nibby? Dude, I played against someone today in Street Fighter named Nibiru. Are you holding out on me, Nibiru? Are you playing Street Fighter? And if that was you, I hate the way you play. I beat you, but I hate the way you play. Just want you to know that. It's very important to me. Not being able to equip and unequip items in the menu while you're opening doors and stuff is so annoying, dude. It's like one of those things that it feels like they're doing for the quote-unquote sake of realism, when there's nothing realistic about these games or their systems of any any real consistency. What's up, Trike? Have you tried Wu Chang? No, I don't know if I'm gonna give it a shot, honestly. Again, the leveling system is just so unappealing to me that it makes me just not even want to play it. And certainly not spend money on it. Like, if it was on Game Pass, which I don't know, is it? I literally don't know. If it is, then maybe. If not, then no, definitely not. But also, I don't know. Hey, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Welcome in. I hope you're having an absolutely fantastic evening / day.
I'll be around.
It is on Game Pass? Okay. Okay, so yeah, okay, there in that case, there is a chance at some point I will give it a look. Kick the tires on it. But I don't have any plans to right now. Maybe it could be one of those things where it's like, if I ever properly get... Yeah, Pete, I mean, it could happen that way. But as far as like off-stream single players go right now, what I really want to get to is Expedition 33, because Daniel is going to be starting that potentially sometime soonish. So I need to, at a minimum, stay ahead of him. Which, you know, again, not difficult, but I do have to play the game for that to occur, so. Little bonk sound that plays when you press a button in the main menu is awesome. That sucks, Pete. It's the best game ever made, though. You got, look, if you find it within yourself, Pete, to give it another chance, please do. I legitimately think it is the best video game ever made. But, hey, if you can't, you can't, and I get it. I really do. Sucks that it crashed on you, though. Exactly what GP is for. Download it, play a few minutes, uninstall. Yeah. I know, Game Pass is great for that. I didn't equip bombs, did I? But good news, my cord did come in today. And so my fourth monitor is back online for notes and hit counter manager and all that stuff. So that's good. There are some things about the modern world that are nice. Getting an item shipped to you in basically a day and a half for like under $10 is pretty sick, you know. Not having to pay like some crazy shipping fee. You know, it was a $8 item or whatever. And that's it. I don't think he can fall once he rips his arm off, but I actually don't know. I've never seen it happen. But that doesn't mean it can't. Man, I had a weird thing last night where, like, about 10 minutes before I went to bed, I moved in a way, and then just, like, my neck and / shoulder started hurting like crazy. And it still is. I mean, that's the thing. I wasn't even sleeping yet. That's why it was so surprising. Like, I expect to wake up in pain, Pete. I just was kind of shocked that it happened literally right before bed. Like, in the process of existing to get to sleep, my body was like, hold on. Back always cramps up as soon as you lay down. Yeah, I have to be very careful when I lie down and when I get up. But yeah, I have to, like, basically slowly let my back settle as I lie down. It's a hard thing to describe. Hey, what's up, Otto? Yeah, pretty much, Pete. Same here. Every day for the past 2 weeks, I'm playing... Okay, are we gonna have a back spasm today or not? Back spasm's getting a lot of W's lately. We're taking some L's over here. Back spasm gambas, maybe. What's up, Engold? May nachos with Funyuns? Do not recommend? Well, first of all, that's not nachos. Secondly, yeah, don't do that. You get peak back spasms all the time. Love that for you. What a wonderful world. Looks like you're bending over to a spit. Dude, that's when it always happens to me, Pete. It's when I'm doing the mundane stuff. It's literally like that, dude. I literally have gotten back spasms from brushing my teeth multiple times. Oh man, at least we can relate, right? We're not alone out there, I guess. I'm just like, dude, I was just brushing my teeth. I can't get my teeth clean now? I can't just clean my teeth? Melted shredded cheese over Funyuns? Yeah, don't do that. Should be in bed as you're up 6 hours for your trip and instead you're world building? Dude, go to sleep. What's up, Bird Big? I'm doing okay. Am I supposed to level here? I think so. Loading the dishwasher? Rip. Messed up your back picking up a soda can off the floor. Oh, man. Life's grand. This is the most I feel like I'm bullying an enemy when I play these games. Like, I don't know, there's just something about this specific guy. Just the look in his eyes and the way he walks. I don't know, I just feel like I'm kind of bullying him. Oh. Okay. Even more so than Sif? Oh, I don't feel like I'm bullying Sif at all. I mean, don't get me wrong, the Sif situation is sad, but at the end of the day, Sif came at me. Okay, I was just minding my business, and then Sif was like, what if I attacked you? And so I defend myself, right? It's not bullying. I mean, that's a charitable way of looking at it, I think. Is it really his home? Her home? Reagan's... Oh, come on. Please. Where's the deed? I don't see Sif showing a deed to anybody. Like, where's the documents proving Sif owns that property? Sure Sif peed everywhere? Yeah, maybe. Sorry. No rocket, man. Maybe next time. Hey, what's up, Darthstein? How are you on this fine Wednesday? Dude, this week has really flown by. I don't know, it feels like every week's like that now, though. Local magistrate Alvina denies that there's even a grave oratoria, so it seems unlikely there are significant documents in the Darkroot registry. Right? See? When you're playing DA2 and ST Resurgence, same time, yeah. Hey, it's good, good problem to have. Be excited to have a game to play on stream. It was good? Hell yeah. I wish I enjoyed Dragon Age 2. Honestly, any of the Dragon Age games aside from Origins. Playing more Sea of Stars. How are you liking that? I'm assuming you're talking about the one that came out like a year and a half ago or whatever that was, whenever that was. I don't know why my brain... Oh, oops. Like 4 times. On the DLC, which came out in May. Oh, okay. Yeah, so Man, I was really looking forward to that game when it got announced. But then, like, I don't know, the word of mouth about it kind of put me off a little bit to the point where I didn't even try it. Because, like, I really liked the writing in, what's the name of their, what's the name of their first game? The 8/16-bit game? Messenger, yes, the Messenger, thank you. I really like the writing in the Messenger, so I kind of expected the writing to be high quality in this, and it doesn't seem to be the case from what most people have said, at least. So I never ended up touching it. Also, though, I didn't find the back third of the Messenger to be very compelling, but that's a... You know, that's a different conversation. There we go. I have officially claimed all of my predecessor nonsense. And I can now... not lurk in those streams. What is the character's name? It is Bonzo today. That was a Barty special. Hey, what's up, Frosty? Yeah, there are definitely, some things that, like, I think grapefruit, for example, messes with certain medications, like, makes it more difficult for them to be absorbed and stuff like that. That you have to be careful with. Yo, what's up, Cryptstick? How are we doing? Found the game to play Tales of Symphonia? Never played it. Doing well, just tired. Been a long day. Sorry to hear that. Yeah, I hope you have a restful evening. I feel that today was weird. I technically got 8-ish hours of sleep last night, but it still just did not feel like enough. I don't know, I'm just beat right now in general. Can't really have grapefruit pineapple on Warfare. Oh, that's interesting. I've never heard pineapple before, but I've heard grapefruit several times. Yeah, so many hours in the original release, like 600. Yeah, I mean, this kind of goes back to the conversation we were talking about earlier with Pete, where it's like, I am less and less likely to replay games these days that I've played before, even though I love them, just because, dude, there's so many games coming out, I can't keep up with them. Like, I don't feel like I have time to go back and just play, you know, a random game I've played, like, a billion times. Like, obviously, stream's a different story, because we're, you know, doing challenge runs or whatever. It's a different ball game, but it's talking about, like, oh, you know, I haven't played Final Fantasy IX since only the one time I played it back in the day. I really loved it. I should go fire up Final Fantasy IX. I'd love to do that, because I think it'd be a lot of fun. But I have a hard time, like, convincing myself to actually do it. Work from home, but every now and then we're called in for a meeting. We hired a new person, so we had to do new hire orientation. Oh, yeah, so a lot going on today. Gotcha. Working from home is nice, though. It is fantastic. At least you get to mostly be at home. You're on a little bit of a diet. Gotcha. Final Fantasy IX no-hit run. Yep. World's first. It'll give me a lot of content. Hey, what am I doing? Aside from trying to get cursed, apparently. Yeah, I don't know. The only game I really have interest in no-hitting, aside from these games, is, like, Hollow Knight. Okay, so this is what we're doing, huh? Anything happening with Hollow Knight soon? I mean, if you're talking about, for me, personally, I don't have any plans. At this point. Way to go, thank you. Are you all in on Silksong? No, I'm not. Silksong's a complicated thing for me. What's up, Ant? That's right. Just two, yep. Yeah, no, I don't know. Like, I definitely want to play Silksong at some point. Maybe on stream, depending on how things go. I'm just like, I don't know. Why is it complicated? What's up, Fuzz? It's complicated because, one, I don't know if it makes sense to stream it, and if it does, when the window for that is for me. And two, all of my hype for that game died like 3 years ago. Because it's like, when you announce a game and it takes that long to come out and the developers aren't saying anything about it, I just stop caring at some point. Just like, yeah, whatever. It's like, eh. Never played the first one? I mean, if you like Metroidvanias, it's a fantastic video game. Yeah, exactly, Pete. I'm not hyped at all. I'm like, okay, it's finally happening. After all this time. I'll play it, I guess, at some point. Now, if this game would have come out like 3 to 4 years ago, next year, no, like tomorrow or something. Like, it sounds like I'm exaggerating, but I think it's coming out tomorrow, literally. Like, it's very soon. It's around the corner. It's this week. Yo, Cheesy with the raid. Welcome in, Cheesy. How are we doing? Hello, what is going on? How was your stream today? I was lurking as you were chatting. How are we doing? Prof, Cheesy, AL, Acid, out. Boy, I'm trying to figure out how to pronounce your name and my brain's not having it. D-Mac, how are we doing? Yeah, is someone here who can give a shout out? Alice Fine? Hell yeah, love it. I will give you a shout out here in a moment. I just can't stop right now. For those of you not following Cheesy, you should be. So, go do that. Cheesy is a fantastic streamer. Has been working on Fallout 3. Dude, that could have been a hit. Working on a Fallout 3 first playthrough. Cheesy has really been digging Fallout 3. It's been fun. It's been fun to see. Like, literally neglecting sleep like crazy. All for the love of the game. That game, Fallout 3. But yeah, if you don't know me, I'm Nazrala. I'm a Soulsborne challenge runner. We are currently working on the Dark Souls Trilogy Hitless. So basically, I have to do Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3 consecutively without taking a single hit. We are kind of just starting this run, so we're currently in the de-rusting phase. Dude, they literally won't get off of each other. So basically, I am refreshing myself so that I can consistently do each game, relatively consistently at least, do each game without getting hit. And yeah, now I have a moment. Let me get that shout out. There we go, there we go. Fallout 3 has been fun, yeah. New weapon, excited. Yeah, so, I wouldn't exactly necessarily say PB3 specifically, because that is kind of weird. But yes, Sunday, we started de-rusting the game, and I got a full run with 3 hits, which isn't bad, obviously, for just getting back to it. So I'm pretty happy with it overall. But yeah, what were you up to today, Cheesy? What were you talking about? What was the yapping going on over there? DS2 is what you were playing when we first met you a bit over a year ago. Interesting. So maybe you came in when I was playing DS2 Hitless? Possibly? Was that a year ago? I'll check. Wait, I don't know. Maybe? Hard to say. But a year ago would have been DGR 3. So I'm pretty sure we completed the DGR. I don't know, last one there. Quite a bit earlier than that in the year, Prof. But I don't know for sure. Well, I never want to R1 that enemy with that weapon. That was super dangerous. I am just, living on the edge, to say the least, right now. You've been here for about 15 months? Okay. So wait, yeah, so I did DS2 hitless before DS3 hitless, so that checks out. 17 months. Yeah, I was probably doing DS2 hitless at that point. Yeah, it's crazy that you've been here for that long. It's freaking wild. Yeah, Cinder, Soul of Cinder. It's a big fiery guy. He really sucks. I need these spiders to stop jumping. Literally. It's literally destroying my mental sanity. One jump at a time right now. It was a game right before that. You believe it was DS2? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did Elden Ring, DS1, DS2, then... Wait, Bloodborne was in there too somewhere. I don't know. Yeah, who could keep track? Chatting about MMOs, you found out SWTOR, now you want to play that and be super evil? Oh, so wait, you've never... Wait, were you just not aware of it? Or did you not know that you could, like, do... Like, the campaign, quote-unquote, of that game I found to be pretty cool when it came out. It was probably the best MMO leveling experience I had at the time. Yeah, it's pretty cool. And yeah, you can be super evil. Which, you know, is perfect for you. As a very evil person. But, yeah, no, I really enjoyed leveling in that game. Didn't you? Juice, no. I did not murder Flex, my best friend, in cold blood. Unfortunately, Flex became evil, stood in the way of the universe and the safety of the people, and I had to do what I had to do. Juice. I did it to save everyone. And I don't appreciate being attacked right now. Also, why does it feel like I'm doing something wrong? Because I am. That's why. Okay. Alright. I don't know if that is... I don't think that is going to be a problem. Flex got in the way of several bullets. Streamer bot then prop helped you fix a few things. Oh, that's great. Murder the shopkeep guy in DS2 just for his clothes. I mean, this run's literally not possible without his clothes, Juice. What do you want me to do? What's up, Malachaz? Gonna swap to mobile? Yeah, all good. Again, thank you for the raid, Cheesy. I really appreciate you. Yeah, prompt would never help someone fix their streamer bot issues. It's just not the kind of guy he is. I appreciate it. Yeah, hopefully, hopefully that'll be happening. 10 or 11 years ago, played SWTOR for a bit. I still have my little key thing somewhere for SWTOR to be able to log into my account. Like, the physical thing that allows you to log in. Doing okay, Malaches. Thanks for asking. But yeah, I don't know. I got to, you know, I started up SWTOR when it came out. I got to max level. I did a couple of raids, and I just stopped. And was like, yeah, I should probably just be playing WoW if I'm gonna do this. So I'm pretty sure I went and played WoW. What's tonight's name? Bonzo. Yes. From what I understand, I don't believe it's a reference. When asked, Party just said it came to them randomly, so Bonzo the Clown, I guess. I don't know. It's a very clowny name. Hopefully I grabbed the resin. I don't know. Is it weird that Cheesy raided me and I have Cheesy's raid music in my head? Is that weird, or? Like that would, you tried to get away from it, tried WoW, and then went, within 15 minutes? But yeah, I mean, wow. Okay, you're like, you know what, 15 minutes, I'm good. It's a Ramones song? Okay. Oh, well, maybe that is the inspiration. Needs to get back to chopping down trees. Yeah, you know, real gaming. Reminds me of so one time a long time ago I had a friend and he was like very curious about WoW because he heard how addictive it was, right? And so like he in his mind needed to know why it was so addictive. He needed to understand what was so great about it. And so I set him up on my account to try and make a character to mess around. And, all right, have a good night, Angle. Take care, dude. Hope you feel, well rested for the trip and everything. And, anyway, he played it for, like, I don't know, 30 minutes. He got really hung up on, like, one of the first orc quests where you have to collect the cactus apples. He just, like, couldn't let it go. He was like, this is dumb. They just want me to pick apples. Like, why do I have to do this? This is so stupid. And just never played it again. Yeah, it's a tough spot to be in, Cheesy. Played some classic WoW into Rad to realize you'd outgrown the game and didn't have fun anymore. Yeah, I was hardcore rating in classic, which is so stupid. For a game I'd played before and hardcore rated when it was literal new content, and I was doing it a second time. It just makes no sense. Hey, what's up, Runaround? Never got to the poop quests? No. An undead priest. My first character was, never had that happen before. Okay. Like I've literally never been hit there before. But, alright. Yeah, my first character, I believe, was in Orc Warlock, if I'm not mistaken, but then I kind of settled on a Tauren Shaman, for original WoW, and then swapped for the beginning of BC, I swapped to an Orc Shaman, and then played the back half as an Orc Warlock. Do you mean as in hardcore mode or just raiding a lot? No, I mean like raiding very seriously, not hardcore mode. I'm trying to think of why that enemy is the one that got me. I don't know where that enemy comes from. Would you ever play WoW again? I mean, I wouldn't say never, because there's always a chance, and, you know, Emmy could potentially try to draw me back into it at some point.
All people come here for the
But,
same reason.
I mean, I don't know. There's no guarantee I'll ever play it again. But it's certainly not impossible. I currently don't have a desire to play it, though. We'll say that. Yeah, for sure, Malachez. It's the same song and dance. Every new expansion will work you up. I mean, I don't know. The newer expansions are a little bit different with the way they're designed, but it's mostly the same in principle, I guess. Yeah, for sure, Mawpaw. You know, it's all about perspective, right? And yeah, and the hero's just like, sure, I'll get you some apple. Just give me some gloves. You watch back the hit, and yeah, it took long to buff, and he caught up. Yeah, I guess I'm just slow today. Like, I knew I was a little slow on buffing it up. I just can't believe it was that slow. Like, it felt slow, but it didn't feel that slow, if you know what I mean. But, you know, just one of those things. Hey, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it.
Curses upon you, enough of this!
That's me. You like the vibes here? Well, I appreciate it. That means a lot. I'm glad you're enjoying yourself. So what kind of games do you typically play, Al? What are you into? You can see the enemy running from the upper deck of the ship as soon as you... Oh, what a dick. So he just instantly sprinted? Yeah, I should have been on my stuff. What I'd like to do, when I think about it, is I like to typically put it on my bar so I don't have to menu. But, I don't know. It's whatever. Yeah. Yeah, Cheesy's good people. You know, aside from all the murdering and whatever, you know. Everyone has their faults. And the inability to properly and appropriately describe food in a manner that's logical and makes sense. But, you know, aside from that, Cheesy's alright. It's a quirk. Play adventure games, JRPGs, retro games. Always down for any type of game. What are some of your favorite JRPGs? But yeah, I appreciate you looking at that, Pete. I think it's one of those days where I kind of have a little bit of brain fog. And so I'm just like, I'm not firing on all cylinders, so I'm just a little bit off and slow here and there for some things. What's up, Darkly? What are you so full of? What did you just eat? If it ain't Chrono Trigger, then you're wrong. Earthbound, Octopath 1 and 2, Xenoblade Chronicles. Hell yeah. I need to, I'd really love to play... Oh no, not this. I hate when I do this. Gosh darn it. See, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Perfect example. Chili. Yeah, Octopath 1 and 2. I need to finish those games. I played a good bit of Octopath 1, and I wanna finish that and then play Octopath 2.
I've no choice now.
I mean, that's kind of a lot of video games, honestly, Mappa. A lot of video games kind of come down to just beating up people. What's up, Fearsome? I apologize for my inappropriate language. Gonna clear my act up. Okay, so I'm about 500 souls short of where I want to be. It shouldn't be a problem. Loved Octopath 1, bought 2 on sale, never got to it, which is normal. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's on Game Pass. Like, I have access to them. Coming out with Octopath Traveler 0. So, yeah, I saw that. At first, I thought that it was a cool announcement. But then I found out that they're just porting a mobile game, a mobile Octopath Traveler game to PC and console. So, like, I no longer care about it.
Satisfied? I'll be around.
No problem, Fearsome. When in doubt, throw hands. Yakuza 0 is also a game you enjoy? Yeah, so I don't like the beat-em-up style Yakuza games, but I do love Yakuza Like a Dragon. Or Like a Dragon, Like a Dragon. If you will. Yeah, Cheesy. I found that out after I told you about it, like after the announcement. I was listening to a podcast, a video game podcast, and they mentioned that that's what it was, and so my hype kind of waned after that. I mean, hype is maybe too strong of a word, but to include the spinoff, that's cool. See, here's the thing. I wish I enjoyed those games because, you know, I like the story. I like the weird stuff. I like all the side stuff. It's just the combat and the non-JRPG games I find to be frustrating and tedious. It's just not fun for me. So, what's up, Invalid? I bet it is. I wish I could play that game, but I know I won't have a good time. Sucking on chili dog. Now I've got that in my head. Cruising Like a Dragons, I was actually really good. Never completed the end post game, but oh yeah, no, it's incredible. It's a great game. I'm definitely looking forward to playing Yakuza 8 at some point. Whatever that next one is called. I forget. The punchy combat is clunky. Yeah, Al, I mean, I get it. I just... A lot of people can pretty easily push back past that stuff and not worry about it too much, but for some reason, I don't know. Irks me. Yeah, Trike. I will say, I think they do a good job of standing alone well, though, as individual games, if you ever just want to pick one of them up. But yeah, I mean, if you were like a completionist who wants all of the story and wants all of the information, then yeah, it's daunting to get into a video game series that has that many games in it, you know? But yeah, I agree 100% with Invalid. 7, I played having very little knowledge of the other games, and the only thing I think you really miss out on is when certain characters show up. If you know literally nothing about the older games, then you're gonna miss out on why this is a big deal that you're seeing this character, or why they're cool or whatever. But you know, that's a minor thing in the overall scheme of things.
I'll be around.
In my opinion, at least. Yeah, what's up, Alishay? How are you doing? You're an hour and 26 minutes late. The only negative thing I could really say about Like a Dragon 7 / Yakuza Like a Dragon is that when that game ended, I was ready for it to be over. It could have probably been about 5, maybe even 10 hours shorter, and I would have been happy. But overall, it was still a very good video game. Needed that 8 hours bad last night? Well, I'm glad you got it, bud. It's really long, and there's post-game that is brutal, yeah. It's a lot. It's a lot of game. Especially because, like, the grind aspect of Like a Dragon for, like, some of the weapons is really brutal. It's a lot. Yeah, some of like the ultimate weapons, like the best versions of some of the better weapons, you gotta grind so frickin' much to get those mats. And that just kills it for me, man. I hate that. I don't mind some grinding in JRPGs, but like I've got a limit. Brawler combat games are short, about under 20 hours each. I actually didn't realize they were that short. I thought they were much longer than that. Also, like, I felt like when I was watching Emmy play some of those games, they took way longer than 20 hours. But maybe that's not the game's problem. Maybe that's an Emmy problem. I don't know. No, hard to tell. An Emmy spends 20 hours playing slot car racing type situation. What's up, Daniel? She did play a lot of slot car racing in one of those games. That is true. You're not wrong about that. That did happen that way. Which, you know, to be fair, some of those mini games in the Yakuza games are really fun to get into. Like, I really enjoyed in Like a Dragon 7 the business management, where you were running a business and hiring people and doing all that stuff. There are a few things I could complain about it, but overall I thought it was fun and pretty entertaining. If you do no side stuff, it's like 14. Do a little, it's about 20. Yeah, it's not bad. She wrecked those stupid kids in their stupid cars. That's right. Screw them kids. Enjoy your loser car, losers, is right. Do you think he ever gets tired of carrying that backpack full of weapons that he doesn't really use? Your friend hired a monkey and had a chicken to do the business thing in 7. You still don't know where he... Wait, a monkey? I had the chicken. There's a monkey? I wish I would have found the monkey. That sounds awesome. Hey, what's up, Emmy? Welcome. I don't know. I'm saying that like you just got here. Never mind. Yeah, good job. You put those children in their place. You taught them a valuable lesson or something about, you know, bootstraps. I guess. I don't know. They'll never forget to pull themselves up by the bootstraps. So, you know, good job. It was awesome. Yeah, exactly, Daniel, right? Someone's got to do it. Yeah, well, I mean, what value do children even have? Like, what do they even do? Like, think about it. What do they even do? Exactly, invalid, exactly. Not much anymore since those child labor laws. Oh, man. Am I even supposed to do this right now? Hold on, what did I just do? What am I doing? I think I need to level up ADP to 24, right? Yeah. Right, Malachos? This conversation is making me think of Frostpunk. It's a shame that Frostpunk 2 wasn't a better release overall. I would have loved to do another playthrough of Frostpunk 2 like we did a Frostpunk 1 on stream, because that was a lot of fun. But yeah, we can, still, I mean, Darkest Dungeon 2 at some point. That's still a potential thing. We could do. You have a feeling we'll get a Rocket Man? Okay, hey, let's see. Let's find out. Here we go. Well. Unfortunately, only disappointment awaited us. Disappointment and sadness abound as the barrel ruins everything. Certain satisfaction and delayed gratification. Rocket Man will come. Oh, he will. Hey, what's up, Echoes? I am having an alright day, thank you. Hope you're well. What's going on with you? Rocket Man cometh. Have you considered hitting the thing you're working on, sir? He calls me an imbecile. And he's literally just hitting the anvil. Is he just trying to look busy, maybe? Is that his thing?
Yo GL today Nasrullah.
Yo, Fel Shadow. Fel, thank you so much for the support. Thank you for the generosity. Thank you for tier 1, 2-month, 6-month in advance subscription. Hey, big tip of the cap to you. I really appreciate that, Fel. Thank you so much. Thank you for the +1 PP, helping that PP grow early in September. Very much appreciated. Thank you. How are you doing today, Fel? He's pretending to work, hoping the boss won't notice. Yeah, you gotta... Thank you, yes. It is very important that we as a group, as a community, as a team, increase the size of my PP. Some would even say it's imperative. Exactly, Al, exactly. Honestly, I will fall asleep in the evenings after work in your chair so your neck's feeling awful. That sucks. How's DS2 been today? I threw it a little early. A lot of really annoying hits. Like, my brain is kind of not firing on all cylinders today. I'm a little bit hazy and foggy. So, like, I'm just a little bit slow on a couple of sections today that got me hit. And so I'm just a little bit annoyed by that. But aside from that, it's been mostly okay, honestly. It's just those little errors causing annoying hits. But, you know. Very overwhelmed by the DS3 run. I feel like it's going to be quite a project, figuring out everything just because of the way it all happened with how I got the run the first time. I feel, I don't know. I'm going to have to maybe do a little more preparation for it than I was expecting. But we'll see. And I'm probably gonna regret saying this, but so far I am appreciating the lack of Forlorn that we've been getting lately. What's up, Strobe? You left last night as soon as you ported after the hippo. Just now, simulation theory. Yep. It's the only logical conclusion that one could draw. Is Forlorn just random? Yeah, Fearsome. Just literally completely random. Which makes it quite frustrating. What's up, Atomic Badger? I appreciate it. How are you doing tonight? Well, I think it's one of those things, Fearsome, where if I'm not mistaken, every time you go through an area, it does, Fel, yes. Every time you go to an area, Forlorn has a chance of spawning, right? So, like, if you're doing a playthrough like this, where we're going through areas almost one at a time, like almost once, period, aside from a few rare occasions, you're not going to see Forlorn spawn that much. But if you're going through it over and over and over again, because you're dying while you're fighting a boss or whatever, you're almost certainly going to see Forlorn probably at every spawn point. Just finished 3 hours of DSR? Hell yeah. But yeah, smacking the trees attracts the ghosts, and they swing at the trees, so just makes things a little bit easier. Getting through the area, that is. Also, you can't use bright bugs while Forlorn is invading you, which is questionable game design, to say the least. Forlorn was certainly a choice, yeah, Pete. Can I get a clip? That's the first time I've seen that attack in like 6 years. Can I get a clip, please? I'm really annoyed by that. Thank you, Malachaz. Appreciate you. Just check this out. I watch this. This is when I get hit. This is when the hit occurs. Right here. See, yep. Seems fair. No, everything checks out.
Lesson 3.
Oh, yo, Dan Durr, how are you doing, dude? Thank you for the 12-month Prime Gaming resubscription. Big tip of the cap to you. How have you been, Dander? How's life treating you, dude? It's good to see you. I hope you're well. Now, I'm not going to argue that I didn't roll a little early, because I did. But the claw was still past me when the hit occurred. I don't know why I don't know why a hitbox is still there. Well, I know why. It's because of lazy game design. I don't use the word lazy with the game development very often, but it's inflated difficulty, and I consider it to be very lazy. Yeah, Dander, it's been a while. I hope life's treating you okay, dude. Do you have to do all 3 games in any order? Yeah, it doesn't matter what order. I'm not beholden. Like, I don't have to do 1, 2, and 3 in a row. It's literally just whatever orders. I'm going to be swapping it up. So, because otherwise, 2 things happen if I don't swap it up. 1, I get more annoyed because I'm literally always playing the same game to start. And, like, I'm playing that game more than the others. And 2, I'd get rusty. I'd get rusty on the stuff I'm never seeing in the other games. And that would be really bad for the consistency aspect. Welcome back, Cheesy. Welcome back. One of those nights, huh? Your best friend that you're meeting next month at her wedding, she asked you if you wanted to be part of her bridal party. Oh, nice. And I'm guessing you told her, no thank you. I barely even like you. Right? What's your name again? Why? Yeah, I think it is pretty rude, frankly. Yeah, I agree. Also, hold on. You said yes? Oh, okay. Weird. I want to move this over. Let's see. Is that a good spot? I'll leave it there for now. We know what you did. Yep. Had some life changes took place and disappeared for a few months. Well, like I said, I do hope that, you know, whatever happened or is going on, I hope things are going in a positive direction, and I appreciate you popping in. You know, Cheesy, just wanting to do it for fun isn't a justification. Just so you're aware. Well, that's great, Dander. I'm super happy to hear that. I hope things continue in that direction.
Curses upon you, enough of it.
If Diaz 2 didn't have a lot of bosses, I would probably put him as a split just for fun. but it's not not really worth it just because of the space aspect. What's up, Anubis? I mean, that's how that works. So I saw an interesting thing. Wow, Cheesy, that's a hell of a sentence. Oh yeah, no, we saw it. Al. Yeah, I don't feel like you had to do those things. You just wanted to, Cheesy. But yeah, so there's this thing I saw on Twitter where a streamer was posting that like some viewer came into the stream and for their first message said something along the lines of, "You're now on a 30-minute clock to entertain me. If you want to earn my gracious follow," or something along those lines. That's the meme that's been going around social media, yeah. And the streamer banned them instantly, which made me want to go watch their channel. Yeah, it's being replicated on a bunch of channels now. Because people think it's funny, right? What's up, Magus? How's it going? Seen that? We just on 24-hour users that do that. Oh, no, we just ban them. Because F them. Yeah, so, I applaud. I applaud that streamer that did it. That started this whole thing. But it was funny reading the comments and, like, how ignorant they are. People just saying wild stuff. It's like, this is how you earn followers. Enjoy being poor. And stuff like this. And just, like, completely ignorant and tone-deaf takes on the situation that were pretty hilarious to see. Oh, it is very obnoxious. Because, like, here's the thing. There's only two scenarios that are happening here. One, they're joking, and their humor is deplorable. So F them anyway. And two, they are being serious, and you don't want that person anywhere near your community. So, I don't know. It seems pretty simple. Seems open and shut, as far as I'm concerned.
Satisfied?
But yeah, I just saw the tweet today. I'm not surprised it's spreading like that, Daniel. Yeah, to paraphrase it, it's that. Hey, what's up, White Wolf? How you doing, bud? You know, if I ever have someone do that, of course, if someone came in and did that now, they would just be memeing. But if I had someone do that seriously in the future, at some point, I think the response should be, is like, all right, you've got 30 seconds to say something else to prevent me from banning you right now. And then that's probably the play, right? Well, too bad. Perfect, Naz. You'll use that. Yeah. Too bad, Daniel. I said it first. Thank you, Anubis. Just at a loss on how to respond. Exactly, yeah. I mean, in most cases, I would just ban, but I don't know. Now that I've thought of that, I kind of want to do that. Yeah, every once in a while, it's a good tool to just like stare into the camera. Make them think about their actions. This is the beginning of a 30 seconds period to determine if you're worthy of being here. And let me tell you, so far it doesn't look good, was the answer you prepared as soon as you saw the meme. Nice. And also sometimes people, I don't know, never mind, you know what? Sometimes I stare into the camera and I just hope one person out there knows why I'm looking at them. I'll still use it if it happens. Oh yeah, might as well, right? Stare.
And you are, and that not.
Did I just buy 2? Dude, for a second I swear 2 was on there as it was going through. That was strange and concerning at the same time.
I'll be around.
You will. There, so that hope.
If she's talking tonight, your only reaction is to laugh. Wow. He's got kids now. He's not the same man. Oh man. Sure, invalid, sure. Let's see. Okay. $20.15, what a time. Haven't seen Spoons since the cheesy raid. I'm sure Spoons is off doing something non-important somewhere. Spoons went to the gym. Imagine. Okay. Well, that's probably the worst that could have gone without actually getting hit. Worked out ankles. Oh, I'm with you. I'm with you, Aetherma. Said he was gonna do some cardio. It's like really hard for me to imagine Spoon's just out there living an even semi-normal life, if you know what I mean. Oh yeah, Cheesy. If I try to stab them, I will get hit about probably 80% of the time. It's not a thing. You don't do that. Come on! Okay, thank you for letting me know. We haven't had this happen in a while. I guess that's a positive thing. No, those guys with the shield and the spears will block you or parry you and just murder you and just go stab, 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 stab. Okay, let me put this in a spot where I can see it. Okay, there it is. Yeah, it's interesting. I don't know, you know, if this is like a personal thing or if this is common. I haven't really done any research into this, but no, I didn't expect to feel or notice cognitive decline until I was like in my 60s or something, right? Yet here we are at 41. And I'm like, man, I do not feel nearly as smart as I did 20 years ago. And then the best part is, if I make it another 20 years, I'll feel that way again. It's like, man, I don't feel as smart as I did 20 years ago. When my brain's barely turning. You know, metaphorically. And that is what we call full circle. All right. Here we go. Habanero salsa and tortilla chips. Cognitive decline starts to sharply fall off in your 40s, in a stat mean case. I feel it. I do. I really do. I really do. Yeah, what are you gonna do? It is what it is. Man, I feel like I have an eyelash or something in my eye. Yeah, exactly. There you go, White Wolf. Exactly. Just nailing it. Feel like your brain's been on loan to your kids since you got pregnant with them? What's up, Cassie? Yeah, it's hard when you're constantly exhausted. I was like, why am I doing less damage? I forgot to put the ring on. The Ring of Blades is actually relatively significant, especially at this point in the game. Yep, that is true. That is true and valid. You can't beat that. You cannot beat that. At least not yet. We haven't figured out a way up to this point. Will we ever? Highly unlikely, but nothing's impossible. Yo, what's up, Onyx? How are you this evening? What? No doubt invalid. People certainly are trying and want to solve it. But will we? I just don't know. So exhausted you need to replace your toilet. At least we have more than one bathroom. Well, that's good. At least that makes it not an emergency. You don't have to literally do it right now. Playing modded Minecraft? Nice. Very unlikely if we have to be ethical. Well, especially, yeah, I mean... it becomes very difficult when you have to make those kinds of decisions, right? Oh, okay. You can justify a lot of horrible things for the sake of the greater good. So it's originally supposed to be a wave emote? That's interesting. No one uses it that way except for maybe Onyx. In this particular case. Which is funny. Oh, partial rocket, man. Anubis, don't take this the wrong way, but there is no reason or positive thinking behind saying that right now. So it's a really weird thing to say, frankly, and bring up in the chat right now. Speaking of making things awkward. I'm actually surprised that didn't hit me. But yeah, and then there's an actual wave emote. Three huge ribeyes are now cooking. Yeah, are all three for you? No? Oh, okay. Got a good price on them. Nice.
So,
Okay, 115. I guess maybe that's just because I bought 2 fire bombs. I don't know. Instead of 4. Anyway, Daniel, are we watching Ultima Lucha Dos finale tonight? Remember ages ago steak wasn't so expensive? Hope so. Been oh, okay. I mean, look, if you need to rush, just let me know. No big deal. We'll just figure it out another night, but yeah, just let me know how you're feeling. Question for chat: what is the best soup to make for a soup cook-off? I unfortunately don't feel well equipped to answer that question. Estes soup from DS3. I mean, my favorite soup's probably tomato soup, but I don't think that's the right answer. Could go for some French onion soup. I've never had French onion soup. I think I'd like it, though. It does, yeah. Tomato basil soup is delish. Onion soup is goated. There is something about you using goated unironically that just, I don't know, makes my brain tickle. You lost the last 2 years, made Italian wedding soup 1 year and beer cheese soup the next. You just gotta find that perfect soup. All good, Badger. Lamb chowder. Lentil soup. Chowder. Says people were being impressed because it's difficult. And choosing a difficult soup and doing well could potentially give you a leg up, maybe. I don't know. Italian wedding soup is the best in your opinion with homemade meatballs? I don't know what that is. I'm curious. The fact that you say meatballs has me interested. Boston clam chowder is amazing. That's fair and valid. That's fair. You worry that your audience is so well, I mean, is there a meta decision to make where you make a basic soup? I don't know. Do what you want for yourself. Audience comes last. That's what Rick Rubin taught us. And that guy knows what he's talking about. Oh, okay. So there's some pride on the line here. There's a little bit of pride on the line. I got you. Yeah, there's a little bit of a personal aspect today. Talking about food for the majority, like, I mean, just hey, hey. The good news, Onyx, is you can make it happen. Oh, jeez. Excuse me. You can control the flow of conversation if you are inclined. If you let that control you, you've already lost. Oh. You can just ask about food. Yeah, no, just be like, hey, what's everybody's favorite Oreo? You like the thin ones? You like mint? You like double stuffed? You like the golden Oreos? You know. There you go. Just that simple. Get people excited. What's your favorite? Yes. Pete's like, give them all to me. I want it all. I like most Oreos except for, I don't want mint. What are you having for lunch today? Yeah, there you go. Oreos. Of course. You like regular Oreos? You don't like Oreos? I'm sorry. What's that like? Don't eat lunch. Got him. They're weird, both bland and too sugary at once. You can have them, Pete. You can have them. They're all yours. I mean, you don't have to dip them in milk, but yes, they are best when dipped in milk. Which, if you are lactose intolerant, is obviously a problem. The innards used to make you gag as a kid. Interesting. You don't like to dip anything in liquids? Oh, interesting. So how do you feel about, like, so chips and dip? Like salsa and queso? Like, you're not into that? For example? Like, where's the line for you? Is it just literally nothing? Or is it like, well, that's, you know, a little thicker, so it's okay? Or, like, where are you at? Or is your lactose free? One of your friends had basically lived off of them when she couldn't have lactose? Interesting. Think dips and liquids are different. Do you like semi-solids like dips? Pure liquid is the line. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it is different, but like, you know, I just want to know. People draw those lines differently for themselves, right? Depending on, you know, personal choice and what may be causing that preference. So I just wanted to know if, like, even dips are off the table, or if it's just like, you know, milk and cookies, for example. Maybe it's just like a slight allergy or a slight lactose intolerance. Badger, I don't know. I'm not a gutologist. Oh, didn't go far enough to trigger the boulder, apparently. That in of itself is a feat. Can do high-fat, lactose-free dairy if it's cooked for over 30 minutes. You don't get entirely ill. She was breastfeeding, and if she had the tiniest bit of lactose, her baby would have serious stomach issues. Oh, that's a tough spot to be in. Entirely being the key word. Yeah, it's a survivable situation. Hello. Thanks for blocking the way. It was really cool of you. Dude. Oh, come, dude. What's up, Toasty? Yeah, I mean, this is such a slow swing after all, right? No finger milk? You dunk half? Wait, what do you mean? Hold on. For me, I dunked the entire Oreo. I literally drown the Oreo. I hold it under the milk until it stops breathing. Literally until the air bubbles stop. But I don't use my fingers because I'm not a monster. Okay, Dexter, you are a monster. Yeah, no, what I do is I get a bowl, put milk in it, get a spoon, and I literally hold the Oreo under with the spoon until the bubbles stop and then eat it. Okay, Pete, that's where I draw the line. Pete. Stop it. You need to look in the mirror and become a better person. You too, Naz? Yeah, see, Cheesy gets it. You would drown your Oreos like that too? Yeah, no, it's great. Stop it, Emmy. You've looked into a mirror while biting into a Kit Kat, and did you like what you saw? Yeah, in a rare case, Daniel. I don't like it. I was trying to push past it, and not think about it too much. Yeah, exactly, Al. I don't want to get the milk on my hands. It's gross. I love milk, but I don't want it on my fingers. It was a bad break. I mean, honestly, I probably shouldn't have swung there, but I'm still annoyed by the game.
Maybe.
Wait, what's the other thing, Cheesy? Because I don't know. I also don't know why I did that. Week 1 is done from your new work. Hell yeah! How'd you like it? How'd week 1 go? 2 years ago, when trying to get coffee from a gas station machine, an employee came up, paused the pouring, changed the nozzle, turned back on the pouring, stuck her finger in the coffee stream to make sure it was hot, smiled, and walked away. Wait, to the coffee that was going in your cup? You paid for it and poured it on their wait, why'd you pay for it? What? Why didn't you just put it down and say, I don't want this coffee now, because it's got your finger in it? You know, White Wolf, that was my thought too, actually. Wanted nothing to do with it's a scene from a sitcom. It literally is. There is a lot to unpack in the story. I think there's a legitimate chance that she was interested in you, Invalid, but also that is wild. It's gonna explode if you spoke. Oh. This is a whole situation. Why would I accept someone like that? I'm not saying you should. I'm just saying that maybe they were interested, but like, there's just, what's up, Tim? I'm with Echoes here. There's a lot to unpack in this story. Yeah, I would have poured it out, grabbed another cup, and then got coffee out of that one. This is such a wild situation. You should, Emmy. For several reasons, actually. What are you reading? A wild story. So wait, okay, also I need to know, how hot was the coffee? Did she literally burn herself doing this? Reasons that you're scared to buy things at gas stations, valid? That's how you know she really wants you? Yeah, no, there's a lot of layers to this story. There's a lot going on here. It was hot and she did burn herself? Okay. She had to be interested, right? Cause like, I'm thinking that coffee's probably scalding hot coming out of it.
Go heal King.
I mean, this is that's probably, and then she smiled. You never told this story before? Have you been holding this inside? Okay, question, and I'm pretty sure I know the answer. Have you ever gone into that gas station again? You know, Daniel, I'm thinking that might be the case, though. The story keeps getting hotter. You were tired doing extra hours, had your work laptop bag with you, couldn't even conceptualize reality at that moment. Yeah, White Wolf, a curse and a gift, yes. How I Met Your Mother story.
Curses upon you, enough of this.
No! What? Dude, that doesn't even make that. What? Dude, the fact. Dude, this game makes so little sense sometimes. I'm already in the middle of swinging. I'm in a combo. How are you gonna No, she didn't say that. Daniel is making that assumption based upon the context, Onyx. You missed the story. TLDR, Invalid's getting coffee. In the midst of the coffee, the lady changes the nozzle. This is pouring into his cup. Okay, the coffee's pouring into his cup. Lady changes the nozzle. It starts pouring into Invalid's cup. And the lady sticks her finger under the coffee pouring in his cup, which is scalding hot, looks at him, smiles, and walks away. Tim, thank you for the tier 3 subscription to Invalid. A big tip of the cap to you. Thank you for the generosity and support. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much, Tim. Means a lot, dude. Massive tier 3 sub. Exactly, Onyx. Like, there's a lot to unpack from this story. There's a lot going on. There's layers. You get it? You've had your brain off before? Wait, you get which? Wait, what do you get? Who? Invalids or the other person? That's scene. He gets the girl? Well, if Mawpaw relates to the lady in this story, I don't know how to respond to that. I don't even know what to do with that information. You've stuck your finger in food right out of the oven? Dude. This is so different from that. This is so different from that. I'm some awareness. Have you ever worked at a restaurant, made food for someone, took it out of the oven, and then put your finger in it?
For the same reason.
Yes to all except the finger? Point proven. Thank you. I would have also made a new drink, but Invalid paid for it, walked outside, and poured it out in front of the store. Oh my gosh, dude. Oh, what's up, Spoons? Oh, man. Yeah, Echoes. They were focusing too much on the lady's behavior and not enough on Invalid. No, Invalid's behavior is also wild. But it's the lady's behavior is so much crazier. It's so much worse. Just walking up to a streamer gas station, sticking your finger in the coffee to taste test it and walk away, right? I don't know, Onyx. I just think that Invalid shut down because he couldn't handle the situation. Which is valid. Because it's an absolutely wild situation. Can't let the finger coffee go to waste? Well, it did. A DBZ villain moment? Oh, look, Invalid, that's a great story. You said this is the first time you've ever told it. You need to bring that one up more often. That's a good one. You need to keep that one ready for down the road. And not only is it an entertaining story, But you also get the benefit that if you ever come across that anyone doesn't understand why you're disgusted by the coffee, you know exactly what kind of person they are. And you don't have to deal with them anymore. Oh, for sure, Cassie, for sure. As part of wedding vows? I mean, assuming that Invalid and this lady were getting married, yes, it would be the perfect story to tell during your wedding vows. I agree. She stuck her finger in the coffee, looked at me and smiled, and that's when I knew we'd be together forever. I mean, it just writes itself.
Curses upon you, enough of this.
Okay, Daniel, rein it in. Holy smokes. I'm pretty sure that's a proposal. I don't know, Malachez. I don't think so. After hearing that, yep. Oh boy. No, that's something right there. Yeah, no, Daniel really jumped the shark on that one. Okay, Tim, please. No, I don't need that. Stop it. She is also clearly insane. Life is short, you're not wrong. Oh no, that's a good one right there. I wish we could interview the lady. Like, I wish we could get a hold of her. Like, I want to know what her deal is. Like, what is she up to? Is she still working at that gas station? How long ago was this? Hey, what's up, Mergle? The story's too long. I don't think it would do it justice in a command, unfortunately. Maybe, Onyx, maybe. That was probably the third time ever. It was 2 years ago. They mean the emote, not the story. Oh, I don't know. And is she still single? No chance. No chance. Definitely not. Yeah, hopefully she doesn't do this to everyone. Just the emote? Oh, fair enough. Well, Daniel, if that were you, it sounds like you might have met your soulmate that day. Yeah, Echoes. I've never even been to a 7-Eleven. We don't have them.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Ugh. I've no choice now.
That's just you all the time? You just have your filters down? Yeah, no, I mean, that's the best story I've heard in this stream in a long time, if not ever. It's just... It's a lot. It's a lot to take in.
Just nodding. Oh, sir. Ooh.
Satisfied? I'll be around if you.
I can't imagine it was Echoes. It was so otherworldly. Yeah, Mawpaw. Of course. Who needs Silk Song? This story will get you through at least a couple of months. I mean, it's really hard for me to imagine this was a one-time thing. That this is the only time she ever did that. Like, if she would have yelled, ouch, when she did it and realized it was burning her finger, then maybe. But in this situation, no, she smiled and looked at him. Hardcore to the mega. Sounds like you need new friends. I mean, that is true, Daniel. But like, I feel like if it was an accident, I think she would have automatically reacted to the pain. I feel like there would have been a reaction to the pain. She did retract her finger after the initial burn. It made a sucking sound like it was hot. Her finger was in there for a good half a second. Oh, okay. So... Okay. That does change the context a little bit. It does add a new perspective. A less interesting perspective, but a new perspective. Man, whenever you tell the story in the future, make sure to continue to omit that part. Just completely omit that that happened. But yeah, no, it's... I'm glad we had this. Ah, maybe Echoes. I mean, no one's... If anyone has a story that tops that story to tell right now, it's probably not appropriate for the stream, frankly, so... Oh yeah, drugs definitely answer a lot of questions. Saw that Shayna Baszler was live. Yeah, she's streaming these days. I saw that. I think on Ariel Hawani show or something. Yo, what's up, Brainy? Dude, I hope you've been well. It's good to see you. Thank you for the tier 1 26-month resubscription. Big tip of the cap to you. Thank you for that. Means a lot, dude. Yep, cocaine's a hell of a drug. Rick James. Oh. You can say you definitely had some brain off moments where you used to work as a barista, but you never stuck your finger in anyone's drink. DMs? Okay. Yep. Yep. I'm with you. Hey, but good for you. Good for you. You handled that in the best way possible. Proud of you. And now no one knows what to do with themselves and don't apologize. Kenny Omega does, Michin does, yep. A lot of wrestlers do. Adam Cole. Man, what the hell, dude? Tonight's runs. I'm trying to think, what was our furthest run? I got hit by something dumb. I don't know. I guess I'm just working on getting the beginning of this run super down. Well, no, that wasn't our furthest run. We have gotten hit by her twice tonight, though. Easy, yeah. I did some very dangerous rolls I probably shouldn't have done there, honestly. Thanks for the GG. So I don't know. It's a little awkward right now, Alashay, because I need to figure out how best to handle DS3. Because the note situation isn't exactly clear cut. Because of the way everything happened with how I got the run. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do. It's really annoying. Like, I honestly might have to... Frick! I honestly might have to, dude, that's really annoying. I couldn't get in the menu because of the frickin', vanquished screen. Anyway. I might have to literally sit with my notes. I don't know. Man, I don't know. There's like a twofold problem. And I don't know how best to solve it. So that's one hell of a joke, White Wolf. It's amazing, amazing stuff there, bud. Yeah. I'm proud of you.
There, seek, lest this.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, that makes sense. Okay, I am... Right. I'm shorter on than I expected to be on souls here. So this is gonna be a little tricky. I'm gonna have to manage things carefully. But yeah, so on one hand, I have the aspect of like I change strategies for how but using hidden body, but I didn't really take any notes on that. I just kind of started doing it. And then also there's like this process where, you know, the notes are just a guide to start with, right? It's not like hard and fast. As I do the run, I'm slowly changing things here and slowly changing things there. And it's not difficult to absorb because it's like one thing at a time. But I'm not writing that stuff down. So like my original notes don't take a lot of that stuff I learned into account. And a lot of those little changes into account. So I don't know, I don't know. I might just literally have to bang my head up against a wall through it for a couple of days. Until, until I have it down. Ish. But there are a few things that I'm going to need to figure out. Like, I need to figure out what catalyst I'm using and where I got it. Like, I might just buy it at some point. I don't know, honestly. Farron Swamp area is going to be a little bit hard. Because, like, the pathing is really strange. And then I have to get the golden scroll. Or whatever it's called. And I don't know. It's just, it's a whole thing. It's overwhelming. And I don't even remember where to get the spell. I mean, I don't think it's hard. I just literally don't remember where it is. But yeah, like I'm literally right now racking my brain to try to remember where you pick hidden body up, and it's just like, I don't know. I don't remember. And also, like, when do I swap rings? When do I need the Slumbering Dragon Crest ring on? I don't know. I don't remember. Like, I don't remember when I put it on and when I didn't. Let's see. PS3 hidden body. Oh, right. You buy it from Orbic after giving him the golden scroll. That's why you get the golden scroll. Okay. Checks out. Yeah, so Orbic has the stuff you need to buy for the Slumbering Dragon Crest ring before. Just didn't know about that. And DS3 is just such a complex game. There's so much going on. For Hitless. But, you know, when we started this run, I feel like I didn't have my bearings at first, but I got them quickly. And I'm hoping the same happens with DS3. But, I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, maybe. Every once in a while, White Wolf. But yeah, it wasn't like a major problem. But it happened here and there. I mean, Notchka is probably the thing I got hit by the most off early game. Consistently. Just, it still wasn't that often, though. Dude, I don't know if I'm gonna take advantage of this because their food is garbage, but I did see a commercial last night that Little Caesars has a deal for 2 large pizzas for $4.99 each. That's a lot of pizza for $10. But it's also Little Caesars, so like, Is it worth it? Like, can I put enough red pepper on that pizza to make it decent enough that it's worth that price? I don't know. It's not, yeah, you gotta doctor it up, for sure. Maybe if there's a gas station lady sticking her finger in the dough, maybe. If you eat it really fast, it won't be so bad. Is that the key? I just gotta literally scarf it down. Before my body realizes what's happening. Kind of really like Little Caesars sometimes. For the price and not getting food poisoning, you'd say it's a win. Wait, are you assuming you won't get food poisoning? Because I don't feel like that's a sure bet. I don't feel like that's as sure of a bet as you're maybe making it seem right now. Gotten food poisoning more times from Domino's than you have at Little Caesars? Fair, I guess. I will say, the one thing Little Caesars does have that I will give them a bunch of credit for is their little pizza portal thing. You can literally get pizza from Little Caesars and not interact with a single human being. And that is awesome. Like, literally, no human beings have to be involved in me getting a thing from Little Caesars. The pretzel crust is fun. It's okay. It's okay. Your Little Caesar doesn't use the portal consistently? That sucks. No, that's my favorite thing, is like, I order it online, I go inside, I put in a code, I pull my food out of the thing, and then I leave. No human interaction happens. I mean, that's living the life right there. I mean, sure, Daniel, that's true. Getting super hungry, you don't know what to have for dinner. Boyfriend isn't feeling the best. You don't want to straight up order a steak. That's cruel. I mean, yeah, I agree. Don't order a steak. Yet. Hopefully they will. Oh wait, no, I don't want to do that. There's still time. Been craving steak since you were born? You have an insatiable craving for steak? I saw a thing the other day on social media of a lady who claimed to be a lifelong vegetarian and was trying steak and recording it for the first time. And She really liked that steak, it turns out. Blue rare? Oh, jeez. You're supposed to cook your food, Cheesy. You're supposed to cook it. That's how you get sick, yeah. You'll take yours medium to medium well. Never had steak, you only ate it as clearance of Piggly Wiggly. Lots of pork, questionable seafood, yeah. Yeah, White Wolf. I wish I liked steak because people talk about it like it's the greatest thing on earth. You'll get more temp from leaving it on the counter. Yeah, no kidding. The only difference is the counter won't put a light sear on the outside of it. You love reverse sear steaks. Reverse searing ribeyes, about to let them rest before you sear. Okay. Carrots bathing in butter sauce. Yeah, you're having a whole situation there, huh? I'm gonna keep lighting this torch for this strat in case Forlorn spawns, even though I have no real idea how I'm gonna handle it if it happens. Okay. All right, here we go. Move! What's up, Hoyt? How are you doing? I don't know, Echoes. I really don't. Doing well. Vitals are normal. Okay, I'll take that. I'll take that. Okay, so I do need to kill those spiders if this happens. Running past them is not an option. Okay. I actually don't think I ever... I didn't think they could get outside that door. I actually didn't think it was possible. Like, I didn't think that was a concern. So I guess that's a learning lesson. A learning moment there. I actually thought I had something going there for a second. Okay. Man, that's a bummer. I don't know. Do I continue? No. So what makes you love Dark Souls 2? Hoyt, external.
Perhaps you've seen it.
Is it eternal?
Maybe.
I don't know. What do you love about DS2? Hit me with it. Gonna play something else? Oh, I wish. Oh, I wish, Onyx. I'd love to be de-rusting DS3 right now. Replayability on classes are equally comfortable to play. Okay, so do you believe... How much better would you say is the replayability of DS2 versus a 3 or a 1, out of curiosity? Hitless DS3? Well, Onyx, I mean, I'm gonna have to be doing that, right? Like, this is the Trilogy Hitless. So... we will be doing that soon. Just gotta figure everything out. And I don't know, I might just need to, I'm probably gonna need to take it in bites with DS3. What the way things are. DS1 very replayable. And you love the armor and poison DS1. DS3 for you is good only in narrow meta. Played through DS3 once as a mage, never again. Okay. I mean, fair enough. We all have our preferences after all. One day you play a Souls game besides DS1 so you can actually compare them. You're fine. Yeah, I don't really like the casting, personally, Onyx, but... you know. Most people will, Hoyt, that's for sure. Play DS1 rando. You know, now that I think about it, I'm not sure I ever did a DS3 randomizer. I mean, I think it's too late at this point. Well, that's a bummer, Echoes. DS3 has good archipelago implementation. Second playthrough on DS3, I accidentally killed a couple of main characters the first time. Accidentally? Did they fall on your sword? Like, what do you mean? Whoops. DS2 leveling curve is generous enough to make hybrid classes quickly. That is true. I mean, you get flooded with levels in DS2. It looks scary. You kill them out of fear. It's, I'm not sure that holds up in court. I mean, not yet. Maybe soon. As long, you heard Silk's song is only gonna be, yep, 20 bucks. Great price. Great price. And honestly, if they do, like, I know Steam does, yeah, I would have expected 40. You know, Steam does, like, the 10% off sometimes on, like, indie games and stuff like that.
Please
If they end up doing that, I'll probably buy it. Just, even though I'm not going to play it for a while. Just to have it for a couple bucks off. What do you think she's doing down there? Oh, hello. Well. Okay. Just never heard patches. They're in an amazing position with Silksong. The first game got a lot of praise for being so much content for so cheap, and they made enough money to be very comfortable developing the sequel for years. And they're still a small team, meaning they'll still make a fortune with it by replicating the first game's price point. For opportunity to just have a win-win situation with the customer and consumer, and imagine not taking advantage of it.
Satisfied?
Which they 100% could do. Because if they sold it for 40 bucks instead of 20, they would sell less copies, but they would definitely make more money. Without question. It's not even close. Like, there's no doubt in my mind. Yep. On the edge and super sus of everything. It's really about 200 bucks? Yeah, Spoons. Yeah, imagine they have principles, right? And that's another reason I want to buy the game instead of playing it on Game Pass. Now they deserve my 20 bucks. My only complaint is that they could have been more communicative about what was going on over the years, but that's a small sin in comparison to the horrible things most devs are doing these days to try to separate me from my money. Dreamlike atmosphere and the B team trying not to have too many references to DS1. So I think, so here's the thing for me. Well, first of all, the B team thing is kind of somewhat of a myth. But regardless of that, the main thing I would say in response to that is, I think it's really interesting and cool that they were like, hey, let's do something different, right? Like, we don't just want to make DS2 a DS1 clone that's slightly different. Let's do some interesting and unique things. I think that's great. I like that, right? I enjoy when games do new and interesting things. It's actually why I prefer new IPs to old IPs, right? But, and this is like, yes, Daniel's kind of getting to the point I was about to kind of hammering upon, is that, like, yeah, I mean, they did it to the, they did it to the point where they made a bad video game. Because it didn't come together. The systems didn't work. It didn't come out as a fully flesh-formed, well-formed game. And some of that is because they strayed so far away and weren't able to hit their goals. And a lot of that probably lays at the feet of the original director. Ultimately. But man, the game's a hot mess. Yeah, it was not a good looking game when it came out, that's for sure. Oh yeah, I mean, the controls are incredibly clunky, not to mention 8-point snap makes the game feel horrid and it's very floaty. Yeah, echoes. Yeah, no, this game is a mess. It just didn't come together. I didn't equip arrows. I mean, all of the games are much better at that. Even DS1, which came before it. Which is, again, like, part of the reason why it's unforgivable and, like, so hard to look past. There are problems DS1 solved that DS2 was like, yeah, I know we figured that out already, but yeah, whatever. We'll just do it this way. Even though it's a functionally worse experience for the player. You know what I wish they would have done in DS3 instead of making it such a... Like, instead of revisiting so much of DS1 as far as, like, locations and stuff like that, you know, for the players who weren't happy with the, you know, big separation between DS1 and DS2, it would have been really neat if they would have been like, hey, what's amazing about DS1? The level design. The interconnected world. Let's replicate that. If that's what they would have been like, hey, let's return to form with this conceptually, man, imagine how awesome that game would be. Just considering how it works mechanically. Sure. I mean, that's the thing. I think some of the individual levels in DS3 are very well designed. It's just the world itself is extremely disjointed. Which is a big miss for me. After the magic of DS1. Every time we come back this way, you hear the corpse falling. It's so silly. Where are you going, buddy? Also, doesn't have the regular enemy DS3 come at you like they're living paycheck to paycheck and need the bonus from killing you to make rent this month. Yeah, I mean, not even just like the normal enemies. A lot of the bosses in DS3 are very relentless. They have no chill whatsoever. Like Ponta, for example. My goodness. Man, if you can parry Ponta, I'd be really curious to know what that fight looks like hitless without parrying. Emotionally unstable dogs. Wow. Serious what's the word I'm looking for? Not accusations, insults being thrown around. Shade. Yes. Yeah, shade. I have to learn to parry Ponta to beat him first playthrough. Also add a personal challenge of not upgrading your HP. Oh yeah, no, that's a tough ask right there for a first playthrough. Able to parry him, and that's the only reason you won. Yeah, so my first playthrough, I didn't parry at all, so that was just not an option afforded to me. It sure was. Yeah. Learn to just hug him. I mean, you're not wrong, Echoes. He is. Had to be Nameless King Madeir, each hitless because they one-shot you. Yeah. Yeah, that's, oops. That's what, Daniel likes to do, with these games a lot of times, even on first playthroughs. Oh, it wasn't an option because I just didn't, I wasn't comfortable doing it. I'm just saying, it was just, I could have technically, theoretically, but I just didn't know how to parry, so I just didn't. It didn't even cross my mind to try it, frankly. Oh, rings. Same thing like with my first playthrough of DS1. Gwen was one of the hardest bosses for me. Because I didn't parry. I didn't know how. Like, I didn't understand it. I tried it, and it just didn't seem to work. So I was like, meh. No, thank you. Same, yeah. Yeah, no, Gwen was, tore me up. My first playthrough. Fought Gwen with the Grant. Oof. Yeah, he can be pretty quick and relentless for a weapon that slow. You can only parry in Bloodborne? Interesting. I had trouble parrying in Bloodborne 2 for a long time. I couldn't get it. It was just weird. Damage output is crazy. Never used that weapon. SARS makes carrying look easy. Carrying. Oh, I was like, what? Upgraded Black Knight Shield and Claymore for Gwen. That's smart. That is smart. There he goes! Rocket Man. That was a real rush because you were drunk the first time. The elusive Rocket Man. Some say he's still going to this day. Yeah, I'd be really interested to know what exactly behind the scenes causes that to happen. He's going to the moon. Hey, there, yeah, Chi, you caught it. Hell yeah. You know, I think one of the most frustrating things about DS2 also is the fact that if the chest gets destroyed, the item in it, it literally just becomes nothing. It becomes rubbish. That's so frustrating to me. Nice, Malachez. Arthur's fanboy, you'll say the ambush of Royal Swordsman is too dense to Sentinel bosses. Not hard, takes... Yeah, I mean, it's a lot. Oh yeah, these chests are super breakable. Let's see. I don't know if I can break one after it's been open, but let's see. Yeah. And so if you do that while the item's in it, it will literally turn to rubbish. And so, like, the thing that's messed up is if you're fighting an enemy near a chest, the enemy can also damage it. So, yeah. It's really frustrating. The iron chests, though, won't break. And of course, you're probably already going to hit the chest at least one time, right? To make sure it's not a mimic. Once you've been eaten one time. Wooden chests don't contain unique items. Not sure, though. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that. That might be accurate. I literally have no clue. The content of the chests are an analogy of the whole game. Too real. Wait, what? What the hell happened? If you leave it alone and never interact with it, it's probably fine. It's a Souls game, but if you interact with it enough, you find out its true nature. Yeah. Yeah. So true. So true. Yeah, man, that's super deep. I feel my soul expanding. What's up, Angie? How have you been? DS2 spotted indeed. You have a sharp eye. Bows in DS2 do predictive shots on focus enemies so they can't dodge arrows by walking slowly. You need to predict your movement too, so dodge arrows, you need to move in a zigzag. Well, yeah, I mean, and not only do they predict, but the arrows also curve. Pretty good? Oh, yeah. I'm 100% fine with the predictive shooting. Because that makes sense, right? That's logical. I'm not, however, okay with the curving arrows. Heavy weapons do that as well. I'm not sure about that. Oh, sure. They do. That's a problem. I mean, all of these games have lots of problems, even the ones I like. They're all riddled with issues. If an enemy runs at you and you're locked on, if you stop, let go of any directional input, press attack as an enemy approaches, it will swing to your back. Because it anticipates its movement to bring the enemy in a position behind you. Oh yeah, I mean it's a way to make archers more effective. Yeah, that's interesting, Daniel. Turning off auto-targeting option stops that from happening. Yeah. I wonder how that changes as far as the feeling goes. And if it's better to do so. I mean, even without heavy weapons, just swinging weapons in the game is very frustrating, right? Surprised I didn't pull that, man. I'm dead. Oh boy, that was... Oof. All right. Let's take it a little slower. A little more carefully. Assumed there was an auto lock on, so you turned it off and never touched it. Smart. Yeah, I mean, I'm always interested in unique designs and stuff like that, having a bunch of unique, interesting wings. It's also cool that they have upgraded versions of rings in subsequent playthroughs. Swing your greatsword to your back for no reason. Yeah, I mean, that's valid. Because why would you ever want to do that? GG, thank you. Appreciate it. That's right. Baby game for babies. Imagine ever getting hit in this game. I still need to, man, I just don't know when I'm gonna have time to do so. But I do need to look into, what runs with Homeward look like. Even though I really don't want to switch, it might be smart to do so for the consistency of a marathon. How did that miss? Again, how did that miss? I repeat. You know what? I'm just gonna call it early tonight. Tonight's clearly not it. I'm just not playing well. My brain is burnt. I'm just like I'm burnt as hell, man. I'm just too tired. My brain's not functioning on all cylinders. All right, have a good night, Al. Good night meeting. Nice meeting you as well. Appreciate you coming by and hanging out. Let's see. Yeah, have a... Yes, and Vala, thank you for one of the best stories I've ever heard. Actually, I'm gonna do somewhat of an interesting raid here. Oh, thank you, Al. I'm gonna raid... so, Min Max is a podcast I listen to. And... they do streams and stuff on Twitch and YouTube, and do video content as well. And one of the members of the Mimax team is currently streaming Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater. So it's gonna raid over there and go say hello. Anyway. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out, spending your time here, lurking, chatting, all the subs, the gift subs, all that stuff. I do really appreciate it. I'm going to go relax, find something to eat, and figure out what I'm doing tonight. But I really appreciate you all. Hopefully we can do a little bit better tomorrow night. But thank you, everyone. Take care. Have a good one. See you tomorrow. Good night and goodbye, everybody. Spam some emotes. Say hello.